It was a good first win. A lot of positives, a lot of things to build off of. Um, Felt like the guys were in it the whole game. They were playing for each other, and really happy with the overall performance. Now, if we got to go back to the drawing board, correct some mistakes we had, and try to fix the things that can get you beat. But it's a good first win, and we celebrate all wins. So very happy for this football team. With that said, questions.
Obviously, not the start you wanted, but the guys bounced back there. I know Bailey has an early interception, and after that, just kind of took off from there.
Yeah, we're pedal to the metal all the time, and he tried to take an early shot versus man coverage, left the ball a little bit inside, but that's what I love about him. He's one snap and clear. He doesn't have a memory when it comes to that kind of stuff, and so went right back out there and probably lit a fire underneath him to go out there and do what he did tonight. So with the style of offense we play, you're going to have to live with some of that, but it was good to see him rebound very quickly from that.
Coach, what did you see out there from your wide receivers? There's a lot of separation, especially on those first two touchdowns. What did you just see out of that group?
Well, I tell you what, they caught the ball extremely well. The ball got scattered around to a lot of different guys, which is good to see. All our wideouts played. They all caught balls, so that was a good thing, So that's what we want offensively. We want to share the ball and get it to a lot of different people. But I thought they caught the ball extremely well tonight. So really proud of that receiver group overall.
Specifically in that group, Jarrett is a guy that Bailey has played before. There was a play midway through the second quarter. It was a free play. You see Bailey point down the field, tells Jarrett to, go for it, and they make the play. How much throughout the entire game did you see that kind of connection where they had to play together, actually come to fruition?
Yeah, there was probably 2 or 3 times. Most of the time when it happened, we did a hard count cadence, got him to jump offside, so we had a free play. So, that's kind of when the impromptu stuff starts. But that's why we got those guys here. They've played together for a long period of time, and they just have a good connection. It was good to see Ben Ratzliff as well make a great catch on the same thing. We hard count, and Bailey knows right where he's going with it. He makes a great catch. So, it's just part of the offense. When things aren't perfect, you got to move around and make plays, and those guys have great connections.
Besides the early interception, Bailey, 7 touchdowns in his debut at home. I know he's a fifth-year guy, been around for a block for a long time, but to be here in his first game like that, just what do you see out of him?
Well, good leadership, full command of the offense, was very poised, very comfortable. He saw everything clearly. So those were all good things to see in the first game. I really never saw a time, even after the interception, early in the game. He was locked in the whole time, and that's what you want from a veteran guy. I'm looking forward to watching the film and seeing the things that we can correct, but there wasn't a lot to correct from his part. He did some really good things tonight.
Everybody, when they think of Western Kentucky football and the great teams, the offenses that put up on the points, under Jeff Brom, when you were here as well, everybody looks at that as kind of, the standard for the offense now. A lot of people on social media tonight were like, football is fun at Western again and stuff like that. When you hear stuff like that and, you put up the points like you did tonight, how does that, make you feel like having the fans behind you?
Yeah, anytime you have a night like tonight, that's what football is all about. It's meant to be fun. It's what we expected to happen. It wasn't something we were surprised about. This is the style of offense that we play. I thought Zach Kitley and the offensive staff did a fantastic job. I really, there was a great connection with the staff tonight. Kit did a great job calling plays. The guys in the box, Coach Ellis and Coach Langford and all our staff with Coach Hamby. Those guys were constantly talking about plays and what to get to, and that's how I want it to be. That's the way it's always been here. So I thought we did a great job of kind of molding what we've been in the past and what's new with what Coach Kitley's brought in. So it was really good to see tonight that all come together, but was really, really proud of our offensive staff, and Coach Kitley did a great job tonight.
Coach, what did you see out of the defense today? They gave up the early touchdown, but they bounced back in a crucial way before laying up the touchdown before half. What did you see out of that group?
There's a lot of positives there, and anytime, we didn't give up very many points. I would say we were more of a bend, don't break defense tonight, and they have some good players. They had some talented receivers. I thought the quarterback's a pretty solid player, big physical offensive line, but there's some things we need to clean up. I thought first down runs, there was too much yards there, They had a couple explosive plays early that I felt like they shouldn't have got. Those things need to be cleaned up. But at the end of the day, I was proud of the total team effort, and I thought the defense really did a good job. At times, they may make long drives, and they bend a little bit, but they didn't break very much. So we'll get that part of it cleaned up. But was really, really happy overall with the team tonight.
This is the first time in a long time you guys didn't run out Tyler Witt, Seth Jost, and Jordan Meredith on the offensive line. I believe no sacks, one hurry tonight. What did you think of the line as a whole?
I thought they did a fantastic job. Veteran group on the edge. Rusty Stats, that's his first start, though. You didn't know how he was going to be. And then our left guard, Tick, which I call him Tick because his name's too long to pronounce, and he lets me call him Tick. So he's Tick to me. But he had a great night as well, our left guard. And those are two new guys that you just didn't know. But the veteran guys, you think of Mason and Cole, those guys were spectacular. And then you look at Bo, Bo's, it's like he's been here forever, and so really, really good job. Coach Hamby did an excellent job getting those guys prepared.
Coach, we talked about it earlier this week, playing in front of the home crowd. What was it just like for you just to finally just be out there and actually just witness it for yourself out there?
Oh, it was great. I tell you, really appreciate how the crowd was tonight. It was a great atmosphere to have the white out, beautiful weather. It was just a great night overall for football. And I know our guys appreciated our crowd tonight, and we'll just keep building it throughout the year. Hopefully, what you saw tonight, that'll keep them coming back, and we got a big one coming up here in a couple weeks with Indiana at home, so it's going to take everybody.
A lot of the attention is going to go to the passing game at Bailey, but what did you think of the run game, specifically, Cairo?
Very, very solid, very solid. They were a big physical front inside, and we had called some runs, and Bailey had checked out, which made some explosive plays. So, I was more than happy for him to do that. But Kyle did a really nice job tonight to be a freshman and to come in to do what he did. Was really happy with Adam Cofield. He's just a solid veteran guy. He makes you comfortable when he's in there. He's a great pass protector, great hard runner. So, I think we have the makings there in the running back room to be a very, very solid group. But happy overall with what they were asked to do. I thought they ran hard and did some good things tonight.